What if you could just install a calm button right inside your brain? Well, today we're going to dive into a simple amino acid that might just be that button, helping you handle our kind of chaotic world with way more resilience. I want you to really picture this. You open your inbox, and bam, there it is, that confrontational email. Or maybe it's an argument with your spouse. You feel that immediate gut punch, right? That fight or flight kicking in. Now, what if you could just hit a mental pause button, detach from that raw physiological reaction without losing your ability to think clearly? That's the incredible promise we're exploring today.
So we're going to explore a concept that might sound a little strange at first, emotional blunting. But I want you to forget all the negative ideas around that term. Instead, think of it as a superpower, the ability to stay cool, calm, and totally in control when things start to get heated.
And the compound that makes this possible? It's glycine. Yep, that's it. A simple amino acid, but one that has some truly profoundly underappreciated effects on how we handle stress and how well we sleep.
So what even is this stuff? You might think you know glycine, but trust me, its role in our nervous system is where things get really interesting.
Okay, so here's the big reveal. Most people think of glycine as just, a simple building block for protein. And it is, but that's not the whole story. What it actually is a key player in your nervous system. It acts as a calming neurotransmitter that literally pumps the brakes on stress signals in your brain.
So how does it pull off this magic trick? It's really a 1-2 punch. First, it directly soothes your fight or flight response, and second, it helps your body create creatine, which you can think of as a power bank for your brain cells. It keeps them fueled up so they don't panic when energy dips.
Let's get into the nitty-gritty of how this all works. I mean, how can one simple little amino acid have such a huge calming effect? The science behind it is honestly super cool.
And you'll never guess where the first real clue came from. A fish study. No, I'm not kidding. Researchers found that when they gave glycine to fish, their cortisol, that's the main stress hormone, absolutely plummeted within minutes. That's the moment they knew they were onto something huge.
It all starts with something in your brain called the NMDA receptor. The easiest way to think of this is like your brain's master stress dial. Glycine doesn't just switch it off. Instead, it acts like a fine-tuner, helping to modulate it so your brain is way less likely to overreact to every little stressor.
Now for the second piece of the puzzle, the suprachiasmatic nucleus, or just SCN for short. Look, all you really need to know is that this is your body's master clock. It controls all your daily rhythms, including when cortisol is supposed to be high, like in the morning to wake you up, and when it should be low. Glycine actually helps keep this clock running smoothly and on time.
So let's connect all the dots, right? Glycine fine-tunes that stress dial, those NMDA receptors. That, in turn, helps to normalize your body's master clock, the SCN. And what's the end result? A much healthier, more balanced cortisol rhythm, which means less stress all day long. Simple as that. Okay, so that's the how. Now for the how-to. Enough of the science, let's get practical. How do you actually use glycine to get all these incredible benefits? Well, it all comes down to a really simple day and night protocol. And this is where it gets really clever. This isn't just a sleep aid you pop before bed. The protocol uses 2 totally different doses for 2 different goals. A small 1-gram dose in the morning to build up your stress resilience during the day, and then a larger 3-gram dose at night to completely optimize your sleep.
Now this part is absolutely crucial. You have to get the right stuff. You want pure L-glycine powder with absolutely no junk, no additives, no fillers, no flavoring. The good news is it has this naturally mild sweet taste, so it's super easy to take. Oh, and if you take creatine in the morning, you can safely mix it right in. Most importantly, it's considered extraordinarily safe, even for long-term use.
All right, this is the part I know you've been waiting for. What are the actual, measurable, real-world results after following this protocol for 6 weeks? The numbers are pretty staggering, so get ready. First up, the big one, a 34% drop in morning salivary cortisol. I mean, to put that in perspective, that is a massive, chemically verified reduction in your body's #1 stress hormone. That's not just a feeling, that's a real biological change.
And just look at this leap in sleep quality. This is from an Oura ring. The score jumped from a kind of meh 68 all the way up to an excellent 89. We're talking about a complete, game-changing improvement in how your body recovers every single night.
So what does that score of 89 actually mean? Well, if we look under the hood, we're talking about way more deep sleep, more REM sleep, way fewer nightly awakenings, and a huge boost in sleep efficiency, from 81% up to 93%. This is literally what truly restorative sleep looks like on paper.
And here's the kicker. the unexpected bonus. Without any changes to diet or exercise, there was a nearly 1-inch drop in waist circumference. And the most likely reason for this? Lower cortisol means your body stores less of that dangerous visceral fat around your organs. Amazing, right?
So what can you expect and when? Let's walk through the timeline. The sleep benefits? They kick in almost immediately, within the first few days. Then, that daytime stress resilience starts to subtly build over the first week or so. By week 2, you'll start to notice that enhanced flexibility. And after that, all these amazing benefits just kind of lock in at your new, much higher baseline.
Okay, so when you put all of this together, the lower cortisol, the incredible sleep, the better stress response, what are we really talking about here? It's not just about feeling less stressed. It's about achieving something much, much bigger. True physiological flexibility.
This is the absolute key concept, autonomic flexibility. Just picture a gazelle in the wild. It experiences insane 10 out of 10 stress fleeing a lion. But the second it's safe, it literally shakes it off and goes right back to grazing calmly. It can turn its stress response on and off like a light switch. Most of us modern humans, we've lost that ability.
And if the gazelle analogy doesn't do it for you, think about this. A special forces operator. They are masters of this. They can be completely calm and relaxed 1 second, then instantly, boom, explode into intense, focused action. And the moment the threat is gone, they're right back to calm. That right there is peak autonomic flexibility, and that's the foundation that glycine helps you build.
So look, at the end of the day, this isn't about being numb to stress or just being calm all the time. It's about mastering your response. It's about being in control. It's about you choosing how you respond instead of letting your biology choose for you. So I'll leave you with this question. Are you driving your stress response, or is it driving you?